Hello CFOs, my name is Ursula. Welcome back to Living Life My Style channel, where we're all about educating you to get debt free, have more money in savings and build future wealth. If you know the motto, say it with me. I'm a CFO, I no longer borrow, I belong to the smart money tribe and Living Life My Style. Right, CFOs, I'm going to bring you directly inside of my May 2020 budget. Budgeting with no income coming in, but there's a few changes I want to just touch on. I'm going to walk you through my budget. I'm just going to pull it up so you can follow me as I explain the budget. Okay? So first we got our £40 towards our tithe and offerings. That's what I give out of my earnings, because last April, if you were following me, we made £400 was our income, our lowest income. So we bring that 400 into May as we were budgeting without any money. We use that particular figure to go over into May so that we know that, okay, we don't have any, but 400 is our minimum income that we're going to be working with in the month of May. I hope that makes sense. In the savings category, our emergency fund of our starter emergency fund of £1,000 has already been fully funded, so we don't need to be doing that in the month of May. Okay, if we had no income whatsoever in the month of May, we'd have had to pull from our emergency fund, because that's what it's there for. In the case if I lose my job, or if I can't afford to pay my four walls, which is rent, utilities, transportation, and food. Okay, that's food, rent, you need a roof to cover over your head, utilities, and transportation. Those four you need to cover in any situation. In any budget, you need your four walls covered. Okay. And next, we're going to go into our rent category. Our rent has already been, we paid our rent already. The money has already come in for the rent. So I should do a tick on that. Boom. Okay, because my husband is actually working this week, so that's going to be covered. Okay, he's working this week, so that's going to be covered. Next on the list is our utilities category. Because our house is mainly run by electric, we got to make sure our electricity bill is actually paid for on time. And so far, we've paid £50 on our electric and £40 on our gas bill. TV license has been paid. The BT bill, that's due on the 28th. Most of these are due later in the month, because I have to shift our outgoings, because most of our money was not coming in on the first 2 weeks of the month. We had our income coming in like the last 2 weeks of the month. So the last 2 weeks we'll have money, and the first 2 weeks we won't have any money. So I had to shift around all our outgoings, all the bills, all the utilities, from everything that we have going out, even our insurances, to the 20-something of the month. Because after like the 21st, that's when the money started coming into our household. So once you've recognized that, you now have to now shift around your outgoings, all your utilities, all your categories to come out when you've got actually money coming in. Okay, now the food category. We've got £200. We spent £100 already, and we've got £100 left. So I have that in cash. So if we need to go, well, I need to put that in the bank, because they're not taking any cash. You have to be able to tap your card and go into, because that's the smaller shops, basically. That's the smaller shops. The bigger shops are not taking. Well, most of them are not taking cash. They're just taking cards. So you might have to put the money in the bank and then go back to the shop to use the card. Okay, we're on to the transportation category. Nothing has changed in that category, because, oh yes, it was $145 for the road tax. It's $143 for the road tax. So that's been updated. So in the previous video, it showed $145. It's $143 for the road tax. For the van. Okay. Personal category, The washing machine has broken down. Thank God for the insurance, because that has covered it, and that's what took place this month. So we're not paying on any debt this month. That might be the wrong information, because if we get, I will explain that. When because my husband is self-employed, when the government self-employment scheme has paid into his account, as that was unexpected money, that's going towards a big chunk of the debt. So December 31st, 2020, we're looking at you. We're going to be debt free. That's our target. That's our goal. December 31st, 2020. Just finished the Smart Money week, and we've got a couple of people on their debt-free journey. Boom, knocking out their debts. Boom, having savings. Boom, Smart Money Tribe. Okay, there we go. Smart Money Tribe, living life my style. Come on, CFOs, you can do it. Come on, you can do it, CFOs. And if it wasn't for the self-employment scheme, the target would have been even harder. Now we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. These are unsurprises and unsuspected income what we've got coming in. We need to take them and throw them towards the debt, because that's not what we were working with to work towards the debt. We were using our income to work towards the debt, and any other jobs that we could do, or someone that we can help, that's where the money would have come in to pay towards the debt. So anything that's coming from the government is a surprise, unexpected, unplanned, and that wasn't planned, so that's going to go towards the debt. So big chunk of it's going to be knocked out. I can't wait to share with you our debt payoff plan, and we've only got 7 more months before December 31st, 2020 is upon us. So we got to work fast, because by the time we're looking left or right, January is going to be here. Okay, not calling anything too quick. With all that said, you need to have your budget so that whensoever you get any form of income, that you'll be able to cover your 4 walls. And that's your rent, your utilities, your transportation, and your food. And with what's going on, if you're frontline staff, you're going to need all 4. Okay, that's your rent, your mortgage, your rent or your mortgage, your transportation, your food, and your utilities. You need to have your bills paid, you need to have the roof over your head covered, and you have to have food on your table. And if you have to go to work, you will need your travel. If you've got a vehicle, you need to pay for the loan or the insurance or anything that's on the side. Those things you can cover. Those 4 things, that's what you're going to be needing, so that you can bring in more income. Because you're going to need to travel to work and from work. Sometimes you can walk. Sometimes if you've got a bike, better yet, you're saving a lot. That's good. So whatsoever you do, make sure that your 4 walls are covered. Stay current on your bills. If you have to use credit to supplement whatever it was during this pandemic, as the lockdown is now lifting, this is where you're going to have to kick in your debt plan and how fast you're going to be able to knock those debts out or pay back that borrowed money. Okay? Thank you, CFOs. See, this is the end of the COVID-19 Survival Budget series, but I'll be bringing more budget tips and tricks in week 8. Well, not week 8. I'll be giving you more budget tips and tricks in the next video. As we go, every Sunday I'm going to upload a new video as promised, and I'm going to stick to that. Okay, CFOs? See you. Bye.